So we're back on the homemade side-by-side project. Remember, the bottom half of the engine and drive line is a Subaru Outback. The cab is a Ford Ranger. Last time we worked on this, we worked on getting this frame rail from the Ford Ranger to replace the rotted out section of the unibody on the Subaru. That's where we left it last time. We've still got to do the same thing on this side, but before we get to that, what I'd like to work on is go ahead and get this rear subframe out. This rear subframe is the main reason I decided to go ahead and take this thing off the road, and all the excessive body rot. It's kind of why we're just starting to have fun with it and make our own little side-by-side for the property out of it. So let's see if we can get this thing out of here today and see if we can come up with a plan for repairing it. The plus side is the access here is just, it's phenomenal. So there are 4 bolts to hold this subframe on. There's one right here. Same thing on this side. They all come out from the bottom, obviously. And then up on the front, there's another one somewhere around in there and there from the bottom side. We'll have to do the shock tower. There's gonna be some brake lines and the drive line, of course, too. But let's get started. I did not expect that to come out. I thought for sure. That actually came so easy. Let me grab something, fellas. Subscriber named Steve sent this in. He said he'd upgraded and he wasn't using this one anymore. Thought it might come in handy. I think he might be right. I think it might. Oh, yo, use a chrome socket on that impact mic. Yes, I am. Steve? You are correct. It is going to come in handy. How far did that go? Right here? It's just right here. Look how good that bolt looks, Goku. That's pretty wild. Okay. What are the odds we can just hit them with the rest of that? Let's try it. What we call a game changer, fellas. Oh gosh. Oh, that's what we call not being coordinated. Okay. Let's see where we at. Might have to break her loose. I hope that first one didn't trick us with a little bit of false optimism. Oh, that's a twisty. That's a bigger lever, perhaps. No way this ends well for us. We all know what's coming. I know it's coming. I don't know how to avoid it, though. I truly don't. Let's give her a few more just good vibrations here. Let's see if we can shake her loose. I'm not, yeah, she's hot, but I'm not lying to you. She's making a progress. It's just, you know, it's slow going. Steve, thank you. That beats a ratchet. My gosh, I'd be here all day, I think. She's all the way out. I'm trying to figure out. This is the roof rack off this car. Makes a great pry bar. See, I think this bracket is supposed to be. People are like, I don't understand, Mike. Why'd you take it off the road? She seemed pretty sturdy to me. Did she? Did she seem pretty sturdy to you? I gotta give you this view here. Check this out. Can you see where the drive line's supposed to be tucked into? Can you see where it's supposed to be attached? Right there and right there. That's what we're missing there. That crucial attachment point. Oh yeah. Check out this little fella. Is that supposed to be attached too? Oh dear. How did I drive this? Okay. I don't know. Let's just see what happens on this one. It's not even attached. Right, we got that one. So this attaches to the subframe, and this is attached to the car. It's supposed to be attached to the car. It holds the subframe to the car. You will note it's not attached to either one. Throw a little bit of blocking underneath here. Is he even gonna rest on that? Oh, that was a good try. Go ahead and take this exhaust off too. No sense of fighting it. It's not like it's going to be the one we use. We'll save the muffler though. It's a good muffler. So you can see we're free, except for the drive line and where the strut towers are. Now they are undone, but obviously it's compressed, so they're down in there. We'll have to lift the car up. I think I'm just going to go get the tractor. Get the forks in a spot that's not too vulnerable for what's underneath, and just pick the daggone thing up and on out the back we go. There's no real reason to be fighting any of this. Well, let's just take everything off. Just make it that much easier. I was hoping the tractor could lift it high enough I could just roll it out, but that is not going to be the case here. That's fine. We got well, hi. Bleeding off a little bit. We got good blocking underneath. We'll just start getting rid of everything that we don't need. Wheels, for example. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, don't need that. It's probably the most valuable piece on the car right now. I'm wondering, with the blocking, if we let that down, if it'll just drop low enough that it'll clear without the wheels on, you know? Find out. Oh yeah. I'm thinking somewhere in that drive line there's a slip yoke, and we'll just be able to pull it back. Surely you have to replace the drive shaft, right? Halfway up, there's a little, what I would call a carrier bearing. And I'm guessing that maybe that slip yoke is forward of that carrier bearing. And that's why it's not allowing that drive line to pull out. So we'll test that theory out by dropping this thing real quick. There's that carrier bearing, at least that's what I'm calling it anyway, right there. We're gonna drop that, and I'm thinking that'll allow us, there's a slip yoke up on that end of it. I'm gonna take this exhaust out of the way real quick too. There's no reason to sit here and fight it. That nut is completely, there's nothing left of it. We're gonna try it. 9/16. So that thing is slotted. I'm wondering if I can't beat that bracket out. There it is. Is that out of there now? No. Yes, there. Well, still no. Still no, but it's closer to freedom, huh? Something came out, something gave. Okay. So you can see where the main damage is. This is all obviously supposed to be one. This should still be up in the car. This is the part on the car that the bolt holds the subframe in place. So that's definitely an issue. That should be a thing still. It's not. Same thing over here. This should go to something right, well no, hold on, we got it. It's, oh, here it is. To this part here. That's the same as that, you see that? Except it goes on this side. Somewhere right around in there. Should be right there. That's kind of the problem. This part is what concerns me the most, because this is what's supposed to hold it to the actual car. Let's see, it went somewhere. Where would it have gone? No, that's the strut tower. Oh, here? Yeah. It would have gone right here. And that's just a twist lock mechanism, see? That's a joke, it's not a twist lock mechanism, it's a attached mechanism. Attached no more. Look at that fill neck, would you, bud? Oh, wow. So now I've got a little bit of a debate here. The debate being, is this in good enough shape it's worth to try to clean up and weld up and fix? And the answer pretty quickly is going to be no. The biggest thing for me is, again, this part that's supposed to attach to the car, because that means that part of the body is not even strong enough to hold it, even if I did get the subframe fixed. So now I've got a little bit of thinking to do, and I know what you're thinking. Mike, there appears to be a perfectly good Ford Ranger subframe right behind you, and you're correct, there is. The issue is that is the front steer axle. The other thing is I was really hard on, let's not phrase it like that ever again. I was really hard set on using this so I could still have the all-wheel drive, because that'd just be kind of fancy or handy on a trail rig, I should say. I don't even want to call it a trail rig, just something we can run around the property. But front-wheel drive with some goofy tires on the front would probably do us just as well. So it's a few days later. I just got done doing that dozer work for Mike, and I just went and mowed the grass with that Craftsman LT2000 from the Trade Up series, because I just want to mow quite a bit of grass with it, make sure I'm selling somebody something that's actually going to work. No passengers allowed. I got an order for my benchmark abrasives. This is what I use. I should have some cutoff wheels and some flap discs, and I saw these. I want to try these out. This is a benchmark abrasive. It's a stripper disc. I thought that might kind of come in handy. So I picked a couple of those up. Not a sponsorship or partnership. I just love their product. They just have the best stuff. I did a video where we did a whole bunch of different brands of cutoff wheels, name brand like DeWalt, Milwaukee, all that stuff. And I think I even used some Diablo cutoff wheels. I don't know what it is about their stuff. It just works the best. I don't know. Really good shape. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Lovely. That should all honestly be okay up there. That should be okay. All right, so the fill neck is off. We got a couple other little connections I want to undo. We're just tucking all these lines out of the way for now. We'll have to come up with a long-term plan at some point, but it's not today. We'll get this canvas tarp over all of this, really tucked up over these lines here. Decided to go ahead and break out the cardboard aided design, and I did pick up a little bit of random box steel this morning, so hopefully we're doing some welding. And by the way, if at any point you're wondering why is he doing this, it doesn't make any sense, just, you know, refer to the shirt. That's all I got to tell you. All right, so we moved over to the shop. Beautiful day in the shop today. It's a little overgrown, no argument there. Also, you know, don't particularly care. So what we're going to do here, this is some 4x6 box tubing. He didn't have any frame rail when I went down there this morning. We're going to rip this down with the torch and use that for the frame. It'll be enough that we can get everything pieced together, and then once we kind of start getting it tacked together, then I can place an order of actual frame material to finish it all up. But There's that gap looks like after the torch. We'll have to clean up with the flap wheel. And we're gonna have to do quite a bit of work here to get this to all join up right, but I think I've got my angle right. The frame kind of comes up just a little bit right here. So I got a good measurement on that, and I think I got everything shimmed out to where it needs to be so that planes correctly. Looks pretty good as I look down it. I'm gonna go ahead and weld this, heat and beat this down and weld that in place. And then maybe we can flip it over, figure out how we're gonna do the backside. Just kind of making it up as we go. I did a 60-11 on the root pass, and then a 70-18 I ran on top of it. That'll all get ground down and smoothed out and painted at some point, but that's where we're sitting now. I need to run the torch across this and try to beat that down to where it meets that same plane. Then we can kind of start trying to tie all that stuff in together. That's that turned out. I don't think it's terrible. Like I said, it's all getting flap wheel down flat. I get the back notched out. I think I'm gonna try to beat that this way just a little bit. But I'm just gonna fast forward to the future and show you how the whole backside of this turns out. So I've got that on there fitted for now. I took the other frame rail over there and got it caught up to the point where that one is at. And then I did a little bit of math and tracing. I wanna go ahead and swing this down. This will come up, and then this will be the piece that goes over the wheel. Hot. Still needs to go that way. I don't think it's got to go that big of a gap yet though, but all right, so sitting in the old thinking chair here as we relax on the tire, you can see we're not even close on the angle, and I'm going to be completely honest, I don't even know if I like this look. I think it looks absolutely terrible. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm wondering, well, one, the angle is clearly way off. Who knew I was bad at math? The other thing is, see this frame here? I'm wondering if I shouldn't go from there down low, just run at an angle and catch that frame like that. Maybe that's a better option. It's something though, isn't it? It is something, that is for sure. And check out the comment section. You're gonna find some people taking life a little too seriously right now. This is all in good fun and just kind of a learning experience, and boy, are we learning. I don't know though, it's gonna be a good time. I'm bummed about no all-wheel drive, but I'm excited about the potential for maybe four-wheel steer. Completely unnecessary, but hey, that's the theme of the project at this point. I don't know, give me your thoughts. You think I mean, it wouldn't take much to, I could put a level on that and get it level up, and then put a level here, make a reference mark, and then get the correct angle, maybe drop that down just a little bit. Get her cleaned up and, you know, aesthetically pleasing to the eye there, drop down and catch the subframe. Or I could come off that frame at an angle out and catch it right like that. That's also an option. I don't know, I'll look for your opinion on it. Drop it down in the comments down below. Definitely a fun build. Next video, I'm going back to Dirt Perfect to do that dozer work for that pond, build a road around that fella's pond, And then next week, I'm gonna get back out here. I got a little bit of that steel. I got a little bit of time. I'm waiting on some stuff to come in for the chicken coop. Mike doesn't really have anything for me to work on much next week. You know, we're gonna be back out here getting his frame all tied together. Just having a good old time. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Hope you're enjoying the video. I hope you at least had some fun today. Huh? A little bit of fun anyway. Catch you guys on the next one. I gotta at least drop this down. We don't want it smashing any squirrels overnight. Careful. It's probably the best place for it. Oh. Let's at least put one of our tools up today.